I am going to do my review for Indie Press Project for the month of April, January, February, March, April. We're in May. I think that's right. We read from Coffee House Press, and I am indeed posting this super late because I completely forgot to film this. Hopefully I forgot to film it and I'm just refilming this. But either way, I read the book of Anna by Carmen, Boullosa, translated by Samantha Schnee, and my goodness, I absolutely loved this book. I think I gave it 4.5 stars. I was looking at the Goodreads, like, you know, at other people's reviews and stuff, and I'm confused because people don't like it. Some people don't like it, and I just don't understand. So, wow, I don't even know what to say about this book. So, we're following the children of Anna Karenina, Sergei, and Anya, and they are living in the world of humans, and it's really, really interesting because it's just so interesting. At first, I didn't really understand what was happening because the very beginning of the book has an explanation of what this book is about, and it's written by the author, so it's not like, you know how sometimes books have like introductions by other people. This is, you know, an explanation by the author, and it's talking about how in the book Anna Karenina, Anna writes an unfinished novel or an unpublished novel, or she, you know, something about that book, and that then it's never mentioned again. So Tolstoy never mentions it again. And so this is the story of how Karenina's revised version was rescued from oblivion in 1905 in St. Petersburg at the dawn of the Russian Revolution. And so I guess I'm now that I'm reading that, it makes a lot more sense. I must have misread it. And so like I assumed that I was reading the Book of Anna, but I am not reading the Book of Anna. I'm reading how the Book of Anna was found. And the Book of Anna is, you know, Anna's book. So it's split up into sections. The first section or part 1 is called Anna's, Sergei, and Anya's City, St. Petersburg, Saturday, January 8th, 1905. And so it's like leading up to the Russian Revolution. And I think that a lot of people were killed. I don't really know because I don't know enough about Russian history, which is shameful, I know. But there's too many things in the world to be focused on at any given time. So we're following Sergei. He's married to this woman named Claudia. And then Anya, she kind of like lives, she is unmarried and she lives in this house, and she has this woman, Alexandra, or I think it's Alexandra, who helps her. And so it's just kind of following these characters, and it's really hard to explain because it's not like anything that I would say is particularly like plot wise. I don't know. To me, what's interesting about this book is the style of writing, the style of storytelling, how she's presenting these characters that exist in a world where they were created by Tolstoy writing them, but they live amongst humans that were, you know, created in the regular, you know, way. So I feel like that dynamic is really interesting. And then also you kind of like see into these kids of Anna and like how, you know, her, spoiler alert, her death has affected them. I assume everyone knows how the book ends, even if you haven't read it, because it's a really, really famous book. And yeah, so you kind of like see them as adults kind of grappling with like the legacy of being her children. And so it's really interesting. It's almost kind of like if, you know, I don't know, these like housewives shows or whatever. So, or maybe like the Kardashian people, like if you're the kids of these people, and so then you're kind of just like associated with this other famous person that was made famous, like not because of you or anything that you did. So it's kind of an interesting dynamic, I think, personally. And then you do actually get to read Anna's book, and I like loved it too. It was basically like a bunch of different fairy tales smashed into one thing. I mean, definitely Bluebeard, definitely Cinderella. I kind of feel like maybe Hansel and Gretel also. Just like a ton of different fairy tales kind of smooshed together to make this one really creepy fairy tale-esque book that has like some weird like penetration things. So if you're like super weird about that, it's very short and it's not like graphic. It's kind of graphic, but it's not that bad. I know that some people are sensitive though to that kind of stuff. So I just wanted to let you know that I was taken aback personally when I was reading that. And yeah, I just really liked it. So I hope that that has encouraged you to pick up this book. It is definitely super weird, and I am super down for everything else that Carmen writes. I'm here for it very much. I will see you guys next time. Hopefully I will be more timely.